What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm on my January readings. A little bit late. It's alright. So anyways, I'm on the sign of Scorpio. Squad. Okay, what's up? We had the second most views for December readings. So we're doing y'all second. Well, technically third. Because I did Taurus first. But anyways, okay, squad, we came in second. We got this. Second's the best. It's okay. It's cool. I'm doing a 6-card spread for the present situation, past influences, what's holding you back, something you can't control, and the advice on what to do and the achievable outcome. 2 of Wands is at the bottom. So we're in a stalemate situation, apparently. It's like it's a new opportunity though, but something happened to an old one, I think. Or we're trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Ace of Cups. So you could be arguing with somebody, you could have had a breakup, maybe there's just like some overall disagreements. The present situation is the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like maybe there wasn't a plan. Like, did we not have a plan? Did we not exactly know what to do? We didn't know what decision to make about this. We're like, fuck, man. Think Emily, think Scorpio. What's going to bring us stability? How do we make this right in our lives? Maybe there's an air sign who wants to make things right with you. Maybe you need to know that it's an achievable outcome with this person, that maybe they're hopeful and waiting for things to come together with you too. I mean, there's definitely love here, you know, with whatever situation. King of Swords in reverse followed by the 10 of Pentacles. Are we not sure what situation or what decision to make about this? Or do we need to know that it's solid? You know what I mean? Do we need to know that this is going to be built on the right foundation? Maybe there isn't a whole lot of things being said. Maybe you don't really want to fight, but it's like you feel like this person's lying to you, or maybe it's your own insecurity shining through a little bit, because the 10 of Pentacles is like, I feel like we were thrown off track a little bit, you know, because we weren't sure if we wanted to be single, if we could do this on our own. I feel like we don't want to be single anymore. That's the current situation. Maybe this person doesn't want to be single anymore. Maybe this person wants to build with you just as much as you want to build with them. Because the past influences, you have the Fool card with the Ace of Cups. Like, there was a new beginning here. That you guys kind of did take this lead. You did want this new opportunity. You know what I mean? This is something that is new. You know, maybe somebody took that leap of faith and ended up getting married, or wants that marriage, that proposal, that old fashioned, you know. What's holding you back is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's some kind of block here. Was it someone that was really stubborn? Maybe there's some kind of situation where you're not really sure what you wanted to do for a job, or it had something to do with a job. Maybe the blocks in a certain situation is because, I mean, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius who is focused on a job, or like not losing a job. Maybe it's figuring out how to not take this loss. You guys have this inner knowing about what's not good for you, what's good for you, kind of listening to your intuition if things don't really seem right. You know what I mean? But I feel like even if there was a job that you lost, there's also a new opportunity that's like following. You know what I mean? So maybe it's just knowing that you're on the right path, that if things didn't work out in another situation, that they're going to work out for you now. Maybe it's your own business that you want to do. Something you can't control is the 8 of Cups in reverse with the Hierophant card. This could be somewhat a Taurus coming back into your life. Maybe a Taurus went back into the life of someone else that they're with. I feel like you kind of wanted things to work out with this person, but they keep going back to an old situation, or they keep coming back into your life because of whatever reason. You can't control if people come back. You can't control how people learn things. What is the advice on what to do? The Hierophant in reverse with the 8 of Wands. Doing things your own way could kind of work out in your favor, I think. You know, you don't have to do things according to the quid pro quo, whatever everybody else expects you to do, like the Emperor. Why did it come out of my mouth like that? Maybe balance for you is doing things on your own, despite whatever losses you took, knowing that things are going to be okay. There's new opportunities, there's new ways to do this, you know, being careful of how you think about things, because I feel like you just really didn't know what to think about this, you know. The achievable outcome, the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Maybe there's going to be people that don't agree with you. Maybe there's a job that, you know, things aren't really working out. You kind of had to leave that partnership because it's like they didn't really show any type of emotion. You know, the achievable outcome is the King of Cups. I feel like you do have love for this person. Maybe it's taking things slow. Maybe it's realizing that you can kind of get over whatever, you know, what's something you can look forward to, loving yourself, taking control, taking things slow. I feel like taking things slow, especially when it comes to all things emotions, because for a while we were kind of in our own bubble, maybe from an old person that was in our life that had another person. Maybe it's about bouncing back from whatever is like we're kind of mentally conflicted about, you know, ending that cycle, like letting that shit all wash away, because victory is here, Scorps. Like, stop with this going back and forth in your head, you know what I mean? It's like ending all the negative shit. We kind of took a loss. We kind of landed face down, ass up, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that's over now. We're going to have this victory regardless, and we're going to be on the right path. There's going to be new things, new opportunities. Things had to end this way. This could have been karmic. It could have been karma, period. You know, so we kind of still have some of those emotions, I feel like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the King of Wands kind of gets over that, kind of jumps over the competitor. It has that authoritative, you know, leader, top dog, having that courage to show your charming side, that you can be your own boss or whatever the case may be, looking towards the future, bringing this shit together, you know, not giving up on your goals, maybe keeping it to yourself, maybe keeping a house, maybe not really revealing everything that's going on around you, but at the same time, you know, not really regretting that, not really regretting not opening up to some people, because, you know, we do have the King of Pentacles. We're kind of focused on grounding ourselves. That means kind of getting out of choppy waters, getting out of any mental conflict, you know, things we had to go through a certain way to get this, taking that back, taking our crown back and putting it, readjusting a little bit and taking back control, like sitting in that seat, you know, and kind of maybe we were stuck in a situation, but in order to get balance, we had to make that decision. We had to maybe sit this one out, maybe take a couple L's to get to where we were supposed to be, you know what I mean? Because I think that, you know, someone needed to learn a lesson, like maybe someone needed to be on their own long enough to figure out what they truly wanted, you know, to have this conversation, to let people come to you if they wanted to be in your life, you know, kind of seeing how people move when you're not the one making the move, you know what I mean? Like, well, letting them make that decision. You have some passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like someone is going to be, oh shit, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like there's a lot of passion with somebody. Someone who's going to be telling you how they feel about you. Maybe you're going to be telling them how you feel. Like making the effort together because you guys realize this is your soulmate. You realize this is who you want to be with. Finances and career, and very soon. I feel like someone is going to be making a decision about a job, or just realizing like what they truly want. Give your relationship a chance. Someone wants to work on this. Someone wants to make the effort, wants you to make the effort. You know, I feel like maybe you guys are very different people. There's a new situation where I think like this person that you're going to end up being with wasn't who you thought it was, but I feel like there's still a wedding and there's an engagement and wedding. Like this could be something that you wanted all along, and you have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, Scorp. Whoever you have all these strong ass feelings for, maybe they have the same feelings for you. You just didn't know that. You're like not really sure how to say that because you're like really paranoid. And I feel like if there is someone from your past that wants to come back for a reconciliation, you're just like, there could have been some past life things that were attached to that, or maybe this is what the new connection is. but like calling in the right soulmate, you know what I mean? What to do, take action towards true love. You know, maybe you want this person to stop doubting themselves and like make the first move towards you, like see things for what they are, or just like see that, you know, you want them to make this decision and, you know, be there for you, support you in whatever you do, or just know that that's here for you. You know, maybe it's about coming back together with someone where there is love and support, you know, whether it's a new or old situation, there is a new start here, there is recovery, there's forgiveness after whatever fell apart. But I feel like you just need to know that whatever you've been for another person, that another person could be that for you as well. Like I feel like you've always been the caretaker, you've always been the one to nurture people, take care of them, and maybe that kind of fell apart and now this person wants to be that for you, but they're kind of like, they don't need you to doubt yourself or whatever, you know, maybe this is how you feel about each other, like you don't want each other to doubt this because it's here, you know what I mean? Like don't be afraid that it's not what it is, or this, you're not really feeling this, because I feel like this fear is an illusion for you, you know what I mean? I feel like whatever you're like tormenting yourself about, like it's cool, you know what I mean? Maybe you wasted your time in the past with another person, or they did, and so they're kind of like afraid to jump in. But I just feel like as long as you guys have the right boundaries with each other, you know what I mean, and just know, like, don't be afraid to ask somebody for help, or just like if you have too much going on, like communicating that, you know what I mean, and not keeping everything to yourself. I just feel like you kind of took a loss, but you just like should be hopeful for your future, because like things are coming back together now. Have a little bit more faith that, you know, someone isn't going to lie to you or cheat on you. Like don't even think about those fears, think of only your desires, never your fears, you know, because I feel like you just want to be loved and supported, and you want but you also need to accept that for yourself. And I feel like you guys are healing, you're letting go of things, you know what I mean? And I think it's like letting go of, you know, whatever idea you had maybe for a job, and just realize that that could happen in another way for you, you know what I mean? So everything's looking good. I think stability's here, you know. Don't be afraid of whatever loss you're going to take. Be aware that you're moving into new things, and it's like, you know, accepting kind of support in more than one way. Maybe it's from your people, you know. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Have a good day.